I must set out to challenge my own principles.
This is Absa, a floaty, setup-heavy, lightweight, goofy-looking goat. Although she is weird and difficult, Absa is no stranger to success. One of the most difficult characters in Rivals of Aether 1 is coming to Rivals of Aether 2 on July 1st. The Storm Architect was an early addition to the first game, and she definitely filled the zoner archetype early on. At the point of her release, no zoners were really in the game. I mean, you had Arcane, but he is more of a rushdown with a single trap. This new character had a forward tilt that on the second hit was a long range set, and her cloud. This cloud is dope. You know what else is dope? Subscribing to content creators you watch. Almost 90% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribing. Come on, y'all. How am I supposed to know that you like the video when you don't subscribe? Also, people should use code KINGCADE when you get to buy a new skin like Flavor Burn or Summertime Fleet. That would just be awesome. Just so you know, when you use my creator code in the Rivals of Aether 2 store, I get 5% of the cash that you spend. That money will actually go to support a regional event I'm running in my hometown of Alaska called Legacy 2025. So all the support will be welcomed and greatly appreciated. Now, let's get started talking about Absa. So Absa is some sort of zoner? Yes, but it's more like she controls the mid-range and has just a few long distance moves. The G.O.A.T's cloud is more about controlling space than threatening that space. If we watch Penguin, the best Rivals of Aether 1 Absa player in the world, we can see that she uses Absa's high double jump to get away and send out the cloud. When the cloud initially gets placed, it has a hitbox that bursts out. Once the cloud is out, you can do a number of things to control the space and threaten people's whole entire song. Absa's neutral special will explode the cloud to start a combo or knock people away from herself. Absa's down special starts a timer on the cloud that will cause a large explosion that can and will kill. Absa's side special doesn't change, it just takes away the cloud to place a new one. If no cloud is out, neutral special just places a cloud with no hitbox, giving Absa a small boost, and down special places the cloud before starting a timer. What's really neat is if you lightning kick the cloud with the tip of your foot. Absa's forward air, back air, and down air is a tipper, which will deal more damage and knockback if you hit this tipper on a cloud. Then the sweet spot of the move will extend to the whole cloud, allowing for some wildly early kills if your opponent isn't minding their positioning. In Rivals of Aether 2, Cloud was changed up ever so slightly. With the addition of Special Pummel, she is now able to apply a magnetic field to your opponent, and if the opponent is knocked into the cloud, it'll stick to the opponent, like butter on bread and your mom on me. Along with this, she of course is given throws. These throws will impact quite a bit about her character, including her combos and kill confirms. Rivals of Aether 2 also brings in special get-ups, one from a ledge and one from Miss Tech. If Absa misses a tech, she can press her special button herself with lightning. This strike calls down lightning from the sky that will hit anyone above her, and if there is a cloud above Absa, she'll bring it down and the cloud will stick to her body. Absa will also be able to use the special to perform her special get-up. This get-up will place a cloud that will be floating along a stage. I won't lie, I'm interested on seeing how this stays around, because in my opinion, it's really dang annoying and low-key busted. It'll be interesting to see what changes Absa brings to the meta, including players that will rise to the occasion. Penguin. Ranked 5th during Rivals Championship Series 8, Penguin was a staple for the top players, and was no stranger to high placements. With Absa now being released, it'll be interesting to see her adapt and push her legendary Absa abilities into the new game. Penguin did try to play Rivals of Aether 2 when the game first out and mained Arcane, but it didn't really click for her. So it'll be fantastic to see her thrive in this brand new layout. Another person I could see making a splash with this character is Dabuz. A Super Smash Bros. And Kid Icarus Uprising legend, Dabuz has made a career off playing chess with his opponents, using odd and zoner-like characters to force his opponents into decisions in order to capitalize and win. I believe Absa would be perfect for Dabuz. In the early days of Rivals of Aether 2, Dabuz did attempt to play with Arcane just like Penguin, but if you ask me, Arcane doesn't fit Dabuz. The puddle jumper requires a mix of trapping and rushdown that Dabuz has never done. Not even his Olimar, which is a character that plays somewhat like Arcane. Well, okay, no one plays like Arcane. Arcane is a friggin' weird little dolphin voodoo guy. Like, let's be just so for real right now. Dabuz hasn't shown any interest in picking up Rivals of Aether and hasn't talked about the game since January 31st, where Dabuz tweeted, and I quote, "No character I like in Rivals of Aether 2." I personally believe Absa would change his opinion, but only time will tell. A player who has been patiently, well, kinda patiently, waiting for Absa's return to Rivals of Aether 2 is Ant. Ant has somewhat of a short career playing in Rivals of Aether, not picking up the game until the 18th of April in 2024. This player has been looking forward to the addition of Absa since February of 2024. Ant has seen great results in the history of his very short Rivals of Aether career. Recently, Ant got 3rd at CEO in 2025. Losing only to Cake Assault and Elkies. This player can definitely make some wild moves with this character, and I'm certainly excited to see Ant will play Absa. The last person I will mention is Akashi. Ranked number 35 in Season 8, Akashi would be the 2nd highest ranked Absa main. With a career high ranking in Season 7, Akashi would be ranked number 9. Akashi would have wins on ZB, Penguin, Cheesy Potato, and MSB in order to earn that rank. The Absa main's large drop-off was due to a focus on commentary, but Akashi has been patiently waiting for Absa to strike the stage, and now the time is right. With all these changes to Absa and the possible future Absa has on the game, it leaves me with a smile, and I hope it'll leave you with a smile too. I'll see you cool kids later, take it easy, and play more Rivals of Aether.